Aha, czy zrobiliśmy tego questa z tym facetem od tej babki z burdelu.
Joke? Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Mr. Jensen, it is...
Otar, I know. I can see your face on the info link. I did the job for Catholic.
She told me herself. It is the first time we have spoken in... Well, things change, huh? The debt you took for Collar is paid. Perhaps it is now I who owes you the favor.
I'll remember it, Otar.
You do that, my friend.
Nice to find another bottle. Something to keep us warm. Damn this city. Og problem, homeless problem. It didn't used to be like this.
Kiedy było lepiej? Teraz czy za komuny? Jasne, że za komuny.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Co? A no tak. Jednokierunkowe. Fajnie by było dojść do magazynu danych 40%.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Dlatego mam już w ekwipunku, że jeszcze trochę mi miejsca zabraknie. No cześć, cześć. Z kapsu, znaczy się mówisz o banku Palisade?
Sir?
Bo póki co to tam byłam tylko i go w sumie obrobiłam. Tutaj?
Alex, I'm in Miller's apartment.
I no tu.
The man keeps a tight ship.
What do you expect? He's former SAS. Military life will make a neat freak out of anyone. If he's got secrets in there, Adam, they'll be well hidden.
Everyone's got to tell. I just need to know more about him to understand his.
Już tu byłam wszędzie. No jasne.
Alex, just hacked Miller's computer. There's some heavy stuff going on in his personal life, but nothing incriminating.
Keep looking. We may not get another chance at this.
No, to już to zrobiłam. Już poradziłam sobie. Szmile nie widziana, nie będę w tym banku raczej.
Exclusivity, anonymity,
No popatrzcie, co tu jest. No muszę powiedzieć, że nie byłam na początku przekonana do tej gry, ale Radek mówi, że Ania spróbuj, spróbuj. I tak w sumie sobie odpaliłam i wciągła mnie, muszę przyznać. Ten gość i tak mi nie pasuje coś. Dobra, tu jest jakieś pomieszczenie ukryte, ale musi być gdzieś przełącznik widocznie. To? Nie.
Obsluhuje řadu megakorporací a bohatých lidí a využívá nejmodernější fyzická i digitální bezpečnostní opatření, včetně firewallu příští generace, špičkového šifrování, vlastního biometrického kódování hesel a dalších. Jedná se o první velkou expanzi této banky v hongkongském incidentu a od
You find anything in that apartment yet?
It's like you said, Miller keeps his secrets well hidden. But I'm looking.
O lol, nie wierzę. Aha, dobra. Zamykamy.
I think I got something, Alex. Miller's NSN access card. He must have left it behind when he logged into his second computer.
His second computer? Anything incriminating on it?
Haven't checked it yet. But I'm starting to think the only way we'll learn more is by hearing all of that NSN conversation.
Shit, man, that's risky. But we may have to.
Why? You find something on VersaLife?
It ain't good. Meet me in the small courtyard near TF-29. I'll explain.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Nie mogę znaleźć nic na temat ataku. Jedyne co dotyczy podejrzewanego finansowania. To wy macie problem z ARC.
Známá díky řadě oblíbených odhalení kolektivních kanálů.
Alex, you here?
Hey, thanks for being quick. Didn't want to be seen hanging around by myself for too long in case you got held up.
I can be a gentleman, sometimes. You said you got something on VersaLife.
Yeah, a couple of months back, a research assistant was found dead in their Roca Seca beach facility. Special Projects Division. She was poisoned, just like Rucker.
She. You got her name?
Anik Norstad. Why? You know somebody there?
Doesn't matter. Forget it.
I can't stand VersaLife, Adam. Back when I was flying for Bell Tower in Panama, I stumbled into deep shit with them. They're the reason I've got a target on my back. They told my bosses to kill me.
If they're involved in this, we'll get them. We just need to know what this is.
Kurde, co by tu zrobić teraz? Nie wiem, czy jej dodać, kurde. Tam.
Rucker gave me this before he died. Said it could prove ARC is being set up. The email on it reads like activation orders to me.
Where'd he get it? Whose is it?
I've got a suspect in mind, but nothing to prove it. Until I do. Can you get Janus or one of your Juggernaut friends to backtrace the IP address?
Yeah, man, no problem. Listen, about VersaLife. The information we found on Nordstat was buried deep. No police report, no autopsy. Just a footnote on an insurance claim, calling it an industrial accident.
She was working with dangerous pathogens, wasn't she?
Supposedly. Janus thinks there's more to it. He's the one who found the report. Said it was off.
Off how?
Lots of blank spaces and missing details. Didn't really go into it.
And you didn't think to ask, did you?
You saying I fucked up?
I'm saying Janus thinks a lot of things. And somehow always manages to find the answer when nobody else can. You don't find that odd?
I find it reassuring. The Collective has people everywhere gathering all kinds of intel. But Janus is what holds us together, helps us make sense of it. He picks the signal out of the static.
And yet you've never met him.
Nobody meets Janus. Nobody even knows where he is, who he is, hell, even what he is. You get used to it after a while. For me, the key thing is what he finds. Norstat was poisoned, Adam, just like Rucker. Are we looking at some kind of bioweapon here?
Miller's access card might help us find out.
How? I don't follow you.
NSN exchanges are stored in the system's cloud memory. If I log in as Miller using his access card, I might be able to play back more of that conversation he had with the bosses.
Shit, Adam, this isn't like planting a bug. You have to actually use the chair. For a while. If anyone catches you.
It's a risk I'm willing to take.
Your call. But I want to be plugged in and listening the whole time you're in there. Just be careful, man. Call me when you've accessed the machine.
Nie, Radek gdzieś tam jechał do znajomego czy gdzieś. Na rano był.
Listen up. There's currently a situation.
How long is Director Miller going to be in Gotham?
Agent Wright, report to your department. Right to your department.
Lepiej zasejwować.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
A, dobra, i teraz są.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Nie potrzeba tymczasem uwierzy ten i załatwiłem problem. Z szacunkiem uważam, że nadszedł czas, byśmy przyjrzeli się sytuacji Adama Jensena. 6 miesięcy temu wyraziłem obawy dotyczące zaproszenia go do T-29 jako powody podając wrogą ulepszoną atmosferę panującą w tym mieście, jako brak szacunku do przełożonych i trudności we współzarządzaniu unikalnym zasobem, zwłaszcza takim, któremu pozwala się czasem działać na własnorę. Uważam, że wszystkie moje pesymistyczne przewidywania spełniły się. Nie sugeruję, by go zwolnić, ale musimy co najmniej jasno określić jego pozycję w hierarchii. dyskutują na mój temat.
Alex, I'm in. Anything I need to know before I start up this chair?
Every NSN is different, man, so I'm not sure what to expect. I'm guessing you'll end up in some kind of virtual conference room. No one else should be in there.
And if they are?
They'll see you as Miller, so say something snippy and log off.
Okay. Where do I find these stored conversations?
Hell if I know. This is your plan. But holographic recordings take up a lot of virtual memory, so you may have to look in several places.
I'll just have to play it by ear.
Exactly. The whisper chip is still in place, though, so we'll both know when you've done it. Good luck, Adam.
This is different.
Ciekawe. Mogę coś robić? Dziwne odgłosy. Przewodnik. Odszukaj wszystkie wieże danych i dostań się do nich. Z danych hakowej korzystaj ze znanego hakowania bloków serwera, żeby oczyścić sobie drogę do trudno dostępnych obszarów. Uważaj na urządzenia zabezpieczające. Kurde. Mapa jakaś, coś? Nic tu nie ma. A, z powrotem. Niemniej wygląda to bardzo interesująco. Co to było? Kurde, a teraz będę się bawić w Tetrisa może jeszcze. Jakaś kamera. Jak ja mam się dostać? Aha, już wiem. Wyłączy się, a wszystko się zamykało. Aha. Kurde. że to kamery zasłania. Radek? Jesteś w mieście jeszcze? Wejdziesz w Dino może? To wejdź i kup za 15 zł cukierków te w galaretce takie. Nie zachciała, bo do pracy wezmę. Dobra, to idziemy do góry. Nice. I bo tu do góry jeszcze jest. Ja nie wierzę. Wszystko pięknie, ładnie, ale jak ja mam tam wejść? A, to jest to samo. Nie wiem, jak mi się to uda. No właśnie, do góry przenieść. pytanie, co dalej? Nie wiem, po co biorę tą kostkę ze sobą, ale może się przydać. No dalej, wyłączaj się. No nic, muszę czekać chyba. No dalej. A tu widzę jakieś przyciski. Może to nie jest przycisk? Nie. I jedna się dezaktywowała. Ciekawe. To jest druga. Okej. Nie wiem, co to jest. To dokąd prowadzi? Była krótsza droga. Zaraz, ile ja mam tych baz danych? 4 na 5 chyba. liczę, że ktoś mnie przyłapie. Jak będę wychodzić, ale pytanie. O, zapisy z rozmów. Joseph Mandley.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on Ark.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at VersaLife, Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send the reports if you want me to prove it. Because Ark doesn't operate in North America.
Place call, Hong Kong Alpha 10, priority message. We've got a problem. Miller wants to see a report on the break-in.
What break-in?
The one your San Francisco research facility is supposed to have any day now.
What? What exactly did you tell him? Never mind. I'll take care of it. In fact, it may even help me clean up a related incident. What have you heard from our man inside Ark?
Not much. He has to be careful transmitting. Rucker may be onto it.
Then it's time for him to use the orchid. Tell him.
Killing Rucker. Are you sure it's a good idea? I mean, it'll certainly make things easier during Phase 2, but...
Are you doubting me, Joseph?
I'm merely concerned that the rest of the Council might not like your call. They seem less cohesive these days.
Rucker's death may upset some of them. But at this juncture, Brown is the only person we pay attention to. Once Rucker is dead, I'm positive he's going to make his move. Do it!
End call.
Teraz spierdzielaj stąd. Bo mam złe przeczucia.
Alex, did you get all that?
Hell yeah. Don't tell me this isn't the proof we're looking for, Adam. This is big. Janus needs to hear it.
I want to talk to him this time. Set it up. Let me know where.
It'll have to be somewhere safe. Leave the task force when you can, and I'll contact you with a location.
Adam, what are you doing in here?
Tak myślałam. Szukam Millera.
I need to speak with Director Miller about my investigation. Thought maybe he was in the NSN. You?
Same. Only just leaving him a message. It's about Vince Black, our organized crime division head. I'm worried. I was hoping maybe the director had heard from him.
Black's still deep undercover inside the Diwali organization, isn't he?
The kind of deep that can be hard to swim back from sometimes, yeah. He's supposed to meet with me once a week so I can bring him back into the shallows, only he never showed for our first meeting.
From what I know of the Diwali, their influence extends outside of the Czech Republic. Maybe he's out of town.
Maybe. Maybe you could find out?
Sure. I think I can do some digging around for you. When was the last time you heard from him?
First and last time was in his office a few days ago. He seemed antsy, kind of nervous that I was there, you know?
Well, then maybe I'll poke around his office a little while I'm here.
Why stop now, right? Well, listen, Adam, Lyon's waiting on my initial batch of reports, and I'm sure Director Miller wouldn't be too pleased to find us standing in his office, so... Unless there's something else, I think this is where I'll check out.
You mentioned Lyon is expecting your first batch of reports. You don't answer to Director Miller?
I'm a civilian employee, specializing in habituating deep cover operatives.
You're not an agent. So why did you choose to work with badges?
I started out working for Lim International, helping patients cope with the emotional strain of augmentation. After the incident, I needed to change my focus. Interpol was looking, so I moved my clinic to the public sector.
So you answer directly to Joseph Mandley?
It was Joe's idea to get a psychological clinic up and running inside our field offices. But listen, Adam, I have a small mountain of agent files to process, so if there isn't anything else...
Joe, huh? Sounds like you and Manderley are close.
We're close because I used his first name?
Well, you said you joined TF-29 after the incident. I assume that maybe you and Manderley started together when the task force was launched.
No, I arrived after Joe did. Look, Adam, we should probably get out of here, don't you think?
Yeah, you're probably right. I am curious, though, where Manderley came from exactly. Heard he jumped over quite a few heads to get to the big chair at TF-29. Must have some pretty influential friends pulling strings.
Why the interest in our boss?
I'd just like to know who everyone is.
If Joe had help, I'm sure it was from people who share his vision for what this task force could become. Anyway, listen, I really do think it's best if we get out of Miller's office before he returns, so if you'll excuse me...
Skończyłam. Wracaj tu. O, ty wredna. Ciekawe, co tu robiła. Nie ma nic nowego.
Managed to track Vince all the way to the repertory cinema yesterday. The camera doesn't show him going out. Must have been another exit.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Miller, but the volume one is something big. We need to know what it is.
Rucker's death has got everything on the web jumping.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
It's just chatter on top of chatter.
Access granted.
I don't know. I got a bad feeling about
The
this.
amount of data to shift through is huge.
I was called into consult with the Palisade Bank last week. You should see the security system.
Ciekawe, że nic mi nie robią.
A tiny interruption and you're fucked.
Hakuje ich komputery.
I guess that's what makes them so hard to break into.
Even if they do get compromised.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access granted.
Pessimistically optimistic. Is that a thing?
I'd love to store some of my stuff at the Palisade, just to say I can afford it.
Well, you gotta look at the office first, right? I don't know. I got a bad feeling about this.
Do Berlina. Skubany. Dobromira Nowakowa.
Between you and me, folks, I think they're just wasting their time. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you.
Weźcie mi ją wyłączcie, bo gada i gada.
Delara, I'm in Vince's office. I think I have a lead. An appointment Vince made with an informant.
That sounds promising, Adam. You willing to follow up?
Only way to find out what happened to him.
If something happened to him. Let's not assume the worst just yet.
Our Chang was head.
The original digital lock. When he got pinched, the task force made him a deal.
So far, it's fine.
Jest jako misja poboczna? No. Ej, mam dużo punkciowów. Hakowanie to weźmiemy. Mieć full. Portala siatkówkowa. Chronię przed efektami granatów i wstrząsowych. To na razie nie potrzebuję. To bym mogła brać na życie. I na tą baterię też. Zero praksis, jeden praksis. Tytan. Na krótki czas niweluje otrzymywane obrażenia. Faza eksperymentalna. Tajfun. To by się przydało. Też eksperymentalne. A, dwóch naraz można zaatakować. Bierę. Dobra.
I see. I know. Good.
Not much going on.
Stop! Step back!
Sorry, take it easy.
Sorry, take it easy.
But look, this is ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
How much longer are we going to put up
Dispatch,
with this?
I have a mounting situation here. Send additional personnel.
You
Don't
have to
even
help
listen
me.
to that crap.
Tell them to let me go.
If you're not
Tell
here
them
to
I'm
help,
innocent.
please leave.
No chcę
Don't
pomóc.
push me. I'm having a bad day.
Get off me!
Don't push me.
A może jak ją...
I'm having a bad day.
Leave me alone. You have no right to touch me. off me! Pig!
Put the gun away if you wish to speak with me. Don't push me. I'm having a
I've
bad
got no
day.
information on Ak. I've told them, but they don't believe me.
Who else will take care of it?
Get off me! You bastard! Leave me alone! You have no right to touch me.
Jak oni mnie zauważyli, ciekawe. Dobra. Dobra, to ma sens.
Don't push me. I'm having a bad day. Wouldn't treat a dog like that.
Dobra, nie mam czasu na pierdoły.
What the hell kind of crazy dog is this? I'm going to get the police. Credits. What's missing here?
Well, well. Okay, you want the real dirty stuff or the rough stuff? Get...
Are you Vincent Black? It's me, Dobromila. Please, you... No, you are too... I'm sorry. I have made a mistake. I'm waiting for someone.
I know about your meeting. And I'm as eager to find Vince as you are. Maybe we can help each other.
Who are you? What is it you think you know?
Vince and I work together. I know who he is. I know what he does. And I know there are people worried about him.
Is he in danger? Has something happened to him?
I don't know yet. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But I get the feeling he's not the only one who might be in danger. That was some shot in the dark. You had no way of knowing who I was while I was here.
It wasn't a total shot in the dark. You're obviously not the Raleigh. Though I should have known right away that Vince Black wouldn't be augmented. I should be more discreet. We both should.
What kind of trouble are you in, exactly?
Vince wanted me to tell information about my husband's operation. Vlista runs a... It's something Vince was digging into. Come closer. Pretend you're kissing my neck.
Your husband runs a Diwali operation. I'm assuming there are people in here who know who he is. You don't think me kissing his wife might draw unwanted attention?
Flirting is one thing. They expect it. He cheats on me, I cheat on him. But his business is something else entirely.
Zdradza mnie, ja
You
zdradzam
must be
jego. Ja
discreet,
pierdzielę.
darling. Please, I'll tell you whatever I can. Whatever you want. But not here. This isn't the time to ask questions. You understand, yes?
You're not in any danger as long as we're together. Now, how about you tell me a little more about your husband?
I am in danger the longer we are together. What part of this do you not understand?
I can protect you if it comes to that.
I don't need you to protect me. Listen to me. I know what I'm doing. Now, please. There is courage and there is suicide. We shouldn't be talking like this here.
All right, where do you suggest we talk?
Oh, darling. You're so sweet to say such things to me.
I can walk you out of here. You'll be fine.
No. I don't want them to see us together. Please. I am leaving by train tonight. There is a secluded courtyard by the tracks in Chikashka. Go before me and I'll meet you there. I promise to give you whatever information you need.
You sure you'll be all right until then?
I've survived marriage to that man for this long. I think I can make it one more night. I'll be okay. I just need another drink to get my courage up and to loosen my tongue. We'll see each other soon. I promise.
One of the first things I like to do when I visit a new city is see it from above.
Super. Mogę zaskoczyć stąd, nie zabić.
Keep walking. Outside. By the tracks, darling.
Lara, you there?
What is it, Adam? Any word on what happened to Vince?
I just spoke to his contact. A woman he was supposed to meet to get info on some Valley op. Problem is, he never showed up.
I have a really bad feeling about this. Do whatever you can, Adam, to pick up his trail. Let's hope he's all right.
Kontrola.
Come on, you know how this goes.
Of course, officer.
One moment. Transmitting ID scan. Got it. Everything checks out. You're free to go.
Nawet nie zaskanowałeś tego dowodu osobistego, a przesyłasz do skan. Ciekawe.
Get away from me, Clank.
Well, look at this. We have a real shiny one here. What you got hiding in those arms, Clank?
This should cover the basics.
Keep your hands where you can keep them. 847? Kurwa. What the fuck are you? Some kind of a super soldier?
What I am is in a hurry.
Yes. Yes, I bet you are. Go ahead, you're clear.
Mina ci zrzedła, co?
Look, madam. Your paper stayed right here. Just 9 minutes.
Fajne.
Another one.
Behind your head.
The bombing and rocket murdering your dad right now. I didn't know a way.
Now you do. Don't move.
All I did was...
I said
What is
don't
this?
move.
You don't
Ignorance is no excuse. Put your hands behind your back. The only thing you say from now on is yes, officer.
It's not safe in the open.
Co to jest?
Я занят. А теперь нахуй пошел.
Aha, ochroniarze coś tego roz...
Over there, in the shadows.
No! Time to close that mouth of yours!
Aha! Brusiłow miał rację, wszyscy słyszeliśmy, jak gadała z tym czubkiem w klubie. Tyle jeśli chodzi o podejrzenia, czy stanowi zagrożenie. Nie wiem ile wie, ale na pewno za dużo wiesz, co trzeba zrobić. Takie rzeczy. Co mówisz? No, dzięki. Ile dałeś? To dużo. I ona nie żyje? Oj nie, to trzeba wczytać. Ona musi przeżyć. Nie wiem, czy przed śmiercią był zapis, czy po.
Я занят. А теперь нахуй пошел.
okay?
He sent them here to kill me. I mean, I know what kind of man my husband is, but to sick those animals on me... Oh, I tried to tell you inside the club. We needed to be more discreet.
You sure he's the one who sent them?
Who else? Blesta is not a good man. He smuggles weapons, drugs, whores, you name it. All of it heading east. Oh, it's obvious now that he knows that I know. I have the address of the locker where everything is stored, and I have the code to get in.
You want me to shut down your husband's smuggling operation?
That is what Vince wanted. I was going to give him this information, and in exchange he was going to pay for my ticket out of Prague. Don't you understand? I must leave Blesta tonight. I must get as far as I can.
What else do I need to know about your husband?
Blesta is like all young Diwali. You cannot argue with them. You cannot intimidate them. You cannot appeal to their heart. All he cares about is delivering.
Is that why you want to get back at him?
I have no illusions about who I married. I knew he was ambitious, eager to please the wrong kinds of men. But
if I get involved in this, there's a chance he might not walk home at all.
I wouldn't cry over him.
How did you know to trust Vince with all this? What made you believe he could...
I didn't know. Not for sure. All I knew is that very few are willing to stand up to men like my husband. I had heard that...
Do you know of any other ways to contact Vince? Would you know anything that might explain why he didn't show up?
All I know is that Vince wanted information about my husband. And that my husband... Blesta knew...
Given what happened with those men, the way they attacked us, seems like you're in even more danger than you thought.
Don't worry. I will be careful. Just as you must be, darling. Besides, I'll be out of Prague within the hour, and Blesta will never see me.
Alright, this information you have, how much do you want for it?
The price of a ticket to Berlin, with enough left over to start my new life. That is what Vince and I have agreed. They say Berlin is a...
Here, this should be enough to get you out of here.
All right. Thank you. My husband owns a storage locker next to the Palisade Bank. The code
Banku, ja
is
wszystko tam rozkradłam.
2565. It...
Starving and freezing. Why not?
You have the information you need to take down my husband. Operation.
Delara, that Diwali op Vince was digging into? I've got the address of a smuggling locker he was looking for.
Huh, maybe he's still looking. Or maybe he found it some other way. This information, you came by it how exactly?
The informant Vince was supposed to meet. She agreed to work with me instead.
That doesn't surprise me. You're good at gaining people's trust, Adam. It's a rare skill.
Point is, I got a lead. I'll let you know what I find.
I have a permit. It's not my thing, not I'd rather go see the blue.
Kontrola.
Far enough, Hanzar. I need to see your paperwork. No fucking around and nice and slow.
Well, since you asked so nicely.
I'm not paid to be nice. I'm paid to make sure you fuck. Here, everything looks to be up to date. I don't know who sponsors you, but you must have some friends in high places.
Gdzie jest ten bank? Tutaj?
Sir, that's the kid's ass just ahead.
Hey, Basil Cozy!
Yes?
Get on your knees!
For what? What am I supposed to do?
There's nothing happening with this another.
Protocol will be extra tight tonight. Everything by the book.
Inspectors have never breached. I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of a
Do you really
conversation.
think we'll have more trouble?
Absolutely
want to take
secure.
any
Data
chances?
extractors
No,
have never breached the level.
I suppose you're right. Probably
Hackers are everywhere.
shop otherwise.
Not here.
Taka ochrona, że
Exactly.
wszystko tutaj rozkradłam. Haha, ciekawe.
An extra sharp lookout, right?
And Tarvos has an impeccable. Allow me to finish with this gentleman, sir.
Exactly. Of course. Hello, sir. I would thank you to be very cautious around restricted areas. Security is on high alert tonight. Security is on high alert tonight.
Yes.
Evening, sir. If you please, complete your business as quickly as possible and stay well away from restricted areas.
He can answer all your concerns and start the application.
Yes. Why don't you do that? Thank you.
A pleasure, sir. Hello, sir. Welcome to Palace.
Not sure.
Przeprowadziłeś tą rozmowę.
Welcome back, sir.
So...
So why are we still here?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Ale super.
Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Potkávám tady spoustu dobrých lidí, ale víš, oni jsou naučený myslet určitým způsobem. Vycvičili je, vykrmili stroj.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
jedną broń za dużo mam. Chyba wywalę ten karabin. Chociaż... A nie mam nic na niego włożonego. A, wywalę. Rewolwer będę mieć przynajmniej.
Well, what are you doing? Who are you? What are you doing here? If Blaster sees you, waiting alone was part of the deal.
Vlasta, huh? What kind of deal? Why are you locked up in here?
I don't know who you are or what you want, but me getting out of here is non-negotiable. You need to...
Someone I'm looking for. And headed by